welcome, welcome, whoever mostly's on in. We're gonna do some live readings tonight. Let's see how everything fits into the picture. This is completely impromptu, of course. Most of my videos are. Yep. All right, just getting everything situated. We're gonna see who comes into the chat room. If you're in the chat room, please say hi, so I know that you're here. And if you would like a reading, let me know. I will pull a Tao Oracle for you. That's what we're going to focus our continued reading of the YiJing, the I Ching, and what else? Do some reading from the Tao Te Ching. So just got to get my reading glasses on, and welcome. I'm Tamala Gina, Priestess Heart. I'm a licensed massage therapist, a visual artist, oracle reader, ordained Buddhist minister, and non-denominational spiritual minister, and a mother and a student. And welcome you to the channel if this is your first time, and I welcome you back if this isn't. So we're just gonna give it a few moments and see who else comes into the chat room. I know some people have told me in the past that they had not been receiving notification. And by the way, let me know if the volume of the music is too loud. Just trying a new setup here. Okay. So while we wait, I'm going to share with you what I will be using this evening, which is the Tao Oracle. There we go. This is the Tao Oracle cards, which is connected with the YiJing. It has all 64 hexagrams with beautiful imagery by Ma Padma Deva. She's known for Osho Zen Tarot deck. So we're going to be using her cards. I'm going to do some reading, hexagram number 8 from the YiJing, Book of Changes, and some reading from the Tao. So the reading from the Tao first, then the I Ching, and then I will be doing a one card reading for you if you are interested. Welcome, Sophia Montoya. Toya, welcome. If you would like a card pulled on your behalf, just say me or yes please, however you want. I ask that you do not post questions. I usually just, pull the oracle, ask what message Spirit, God, universe, whatever life has for you. Welcome. Okay, so I will hopefully be able to keep up with you on the chat room. Okay, so we're going to read from the Tao Te Ching. And I think today, let's see, I will go ahead and use this translation by John C.H. Wu, put together by Shambhala Library. Tao Te Ching. Okay. So just going to open a random page. And the page I opened up to was page 73, which is number 32. Number 32. Yes, or Creator, as We Are Free has said. Let's see. Whoops. That was a rookie mistake. Put my finger right in front of the camera. Okay. So Tao Te Ching, chapter 32. Again, guys, please let me know if the music is a little too loud or if the volume is okay. I tend to project my voice anyway, so yeah, I can be a little loud. So let me know if the competition is not too great. If it's fine, just let me know. Okay. Thank you, Sophia. Sophia says the music is soothing. This is actually a music app that you can find on like Google Play or iPhone. Okay, chapter 32. Tao is always nameless. Small as it is in its primal simplicity, it is inferior to nothing in the world. If only a ruler could cling to it, everything will render homage to him. Heaven and earth will be harmonized and send down sweet dew. Peace and order will reign among the people without any command from above. When once the primal simplicity diversified, different names appeared. Are there not enough names now? Is this not the time to stop? To know when to stop is to preserve ourselves from danger. The Tao is to the world what a great river or an ocean is to the streams and brooks. Thank you. That was number 32, chapter 32, the Tao Te Ching, translated by John C.H. Wu, published by Shambhala Library. Okay. So, I'm thinking, since my bookmark was in my, the YiJing Book of Changes, or Book of Changes, A Guide to Life's Turning Point. This is by Brian Brown Walker, and it is an interpretation of the YiJing. And so we are going to read hexagram number 8, because when I opened my book, we were actually on hexagram number 7 with the bookmark. So I'm trusting, and you can look back in the archives to see if if it's a repeat. Okay, so hexagram number 8, union, holding together. Seek union with others and with the sage. Holding together denotes a time for creating union with others in order to complement and assist one another. Just as the rain complements and assists the earth, which is an image often associated with this hexagram. In order for your unions to bear the greatest possible fruit, certain requirements must be met. The first requirement for holding together with others is that we hold together with our own inner truth. This means that we adhere to proper principles as a matter of habit, striving always to remain innocent, balanced, and correct. In short, marry the sage first and faithfully, and good fortune will come to all subsequent marriages. The second requirement for holding together with others is that we steadfastly resist the clamoring of the emotional inferiors within. Every union meets with challenges, and if we are not resolute against the effects of fear, doubt, despair, and anger, no lasting success will be possible for any relationship. This is a good time to ask yourself if you are displaying the steadfast correctness and strength of character that are at the heart of all great unions. Finally, it is the responsibility of one who would unite to see that it is possible for others to enjoy union as well. The desire for community is deeply felt by all humans, and it is the shared responsibility of all those on the higher path to make some sort of family available to those in need. In doing this, we pay homage to the sage. So there you go. That was hexagram number 8 in our reading. And so if I recall, was it Sophia in the chat room requested a reading? If you would like to have a card pulled for you, please say yes. Okay, so yes, so this is for Sophia. All right. And again, if you are just now coming in, welcome CB, welcome. Critical Break, check out her channel. Welcome Jasmine Emmerich, a wonderful moderator in a few channels that I enjoy, like I believe is it CW Chanter, and yeah, okay, all right. So I am pulling a card from the Tao Oracle for Sophia. And if you would like a card, just say yes, no questions, just relating what Spirit has for us, Creator, whatever your term is. Okay, so this is for Sophia. I cut the deck. Let's see, I feel led to give another shuffle, so I'm going to do that. All right. Okay. Sophia, the card that's been pulled for you in the Tao Oracle is discipline. Discipline. And I'm going to prop that up a little bit. I'm going to prop that up a little bit so you can hopefully see it better. So discipline. I think one of the last times, actually a little over a month ago, we came across discipline. Okay, so discipline. Discipline is made up of two separate bagua, made up of earth. And the earth is a triple line. You see it right here at the top. It's made up of the earth bagua, the earth energy, and water. And if you look at it, you see that they're very similar. There's a lot of yin in this hexagram, but there is this one bold line of yang, of that masculine energy. And you know, the thing that came to mind as I was breaking down the bagua, the earth element and the water element, I realized there's a lot of feminine energy in yin, in discipline, in hexagram number 7. There's a lot of feminine energy, and what beckons us, you know, into the feminine, what is the energy that resides there? There is a lot of going within, and you can kind of see that symbolically looking, because there are broken lines within that yao. There's a broken line. So it's going within and tending to that space within. And I think, you know, for me, that really defines what discipline is. It's all about going into your inner chamber, your inner sanctuary, and totally connecting with that center. And then it's from that center, from that place of being receptive and receiving, there is that line of masculine energy that is that action, that pinpoint action that is being ready to take. And if you look at the image of on here, there's a sword. So it's like this whoops, let me put my cell phone on mute. That line of yang, that masculine energy, is just the right amount of energy you need to execute that discipline. But it's going to take getting serious with self, going within, checking within, and learning exactly what you need to do. And Sophia says, I'm trying to learn how to go within myself. All day I've been trying to do that. Okay, so while I have you here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a little bit of a cue of what energy makes up the earth, Bagua, and what energy makes up the water. So we're going to look at the earth. Let me get to it. Okay, earth, Kun. It's all about receiving direction, yielding, receptivity, submission to heaven, nurturing force. It's the divine yin. And remember, that's the divine feminine energy. It's receptive energy. It's that which yields. So, like when I push on this cloth here, you see the pattern goes down because it's yielding to my touch. It also represents the material world. Let me get a little sip. Voice is getting a little crackly. And the chakra that it corresponds to is the center seed, the beginning of creation. The animal that it represents is the bull. And also, if you look at the bull, if you kind of look at the skull of a bull and the way the antlers, I'm not sure, are they called antlers on bulls or are they tusk? I don't even know. But anyway, the antlers are sort of shaped like the fallopian tube, and then the skull, the head, is shaped like a womb. So think about that. The archetype is the dreamer, the visionary. And let's see. Now we're going to, oh, welcome, Denise. Welcome. We're going to go back to water. Water, so earth is kun and water is kan. And again, that's a yin line with the yang line in the middle, the straight line right across. So you have feminine, masculine, and feminine. It's all about great depths, being submerged into the depths, strong movement or momentum. It's the moon, lunar forces. Exercise caution, potential for danger, profundity, the occulted, the esoteric, unseen terrestrial energies. And if you think about water, there is the unseen potential for danger. Just think of a lake or rushing rapids. There's also the potential for something to come up out of there, because I also associate water with the amniotic fluid, where the human being is, submerged into the depths of that, which is a drop of the primordial ocean that exists within all of us, male or female. So again, Sophia, this is for you. Hexagram number 7, connecting with your earth element and your water element. And within that realm, as you're going within and you're connecting with that energy, you're able to get in touch with that center and manifest the discipline that you need in your life. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me go back up. Get a little sip of water. Welcome everyone. So I'm gonna see if who else wanted a reading. All right. So there's Jasmine. Okay. Critical break says, okay, yes, critical break. So I'll pull a card for CB. And then I see Vinny wanted one as well. Thank you guys for being here. I welcome Oswald. Actually, I did a live interview earlier, so you can see my face on that video, Oswald. I did one around 2 p.m. Eastern time. It's nighttime, and I just want to relax, chillax, and hang out, and decide I just want the focus to be on the cards tonight and not on me. Not on me. Okay, so this one is for CB, who is eating dinner right now. CB, this is for you. And pull, ooh. All right, I had a card to just jump right up. Ooh, here we go, CB. This card's for you, and is hexagram number 37, and the name on the Tao Oracle deck is The Family. Thank you, Oswald. It is a music app. Okay, so hexagram number 37 for CB, critical break. Okay, so we have 2 bagua here. And let me see. All right, so we have fire. The lower bagua is fire, which is yang energy, masculine energy, 2 lines of masculine energy, and within that masculine energy is some feminine energy, the yin. You know, there's mystery. There's that black space within the middle of the fire where knowledge and wisdom are hidden. But you got to get to it. Okay. And the top bagua is wind. Okay, so let's go back to the bottom bagua, which is fire. It represents radiance, imminence, innovation, cultivation, giving light, illumination, perspicacity, clarity, rapid movement, the sun, clinging, dependent, intellect, and logic. And by the way, I am reading from my copy, my personal made copy of the YiJing, translated by Benebell Wen. You can check out her website, www.benebell, which is BENEBELL, Benebell Wen, WEN.com. And she has an amazing YiJing practitioner course on there for all of $45, and it is chock full of goodies, and she really gives you a really good strong foundation in the YiJing, and I'd say check her out. Okay, so back to CB. So we're looking at fire, and then on top of the fire, now what was it I said it was? Wind. Wind represents gentle thoughts, entering gently, proceeding conscientiously, flexibility, adaptability, influence, sensitivity, responsiveness, and pervasiveness, and assimilation. And I just realized that I kind of skipped the rest of it, lost track. So we're looking at fire, the bottom one again. And The life aspects is all about ambition, honor, fame, reputation. It's the heart chakra. The animal is the phoenix and the pheasant. The archetype is the general, the minister. And with wind, that I just read, it's about wealth and finances and assets. It's the sacral chakra. The fowl is the animal. The archetype is the martial artist. And so here in hexagram number 37 CB, we're looking at heredity, blood bonds, kindred spirits, ancestry, home, life, community, intimate relationships, and our human family. And what I'm feeling led to do is to really look at the elements that make up this hexagram individually and sort of bring them together. And again, the lower trigram, the lower bagua, is fire. And the upper bagua is wind. And just think about those two things, fire and wind. It's like so much comes into mind, you know, when you're first starting a little fire. You know, think about the times when you've gone camping and you first start a little fire or attempt to. You have to shield that fire from the wind, that spark, that flame. Because why? Because it's just this thin little tiny piece, and the wind can extinguish it in a flash before it's practically even born. But then you think about what happens when that little spark of fire connects with a lot of fodder, a lot of whatever it needs to feed on. And then the wind blows, and what happens? That fire grows and becomes a bonfire, and the wind feeds it. So if a spark or whatever jumps off, it could really spread that bonfire everywhere. So we're going to go back to this fire. It represents radiance and imminence and innovation and cultivation and giving light and sharing clarity. And that wind is responsiveness. And the life aspects represents wealth. And what I'm feeling here for you, CB, as you're connecting with both the heart chakra, the place of love and unconditional love, you're also coming from the sacral chakra. And you're being called at this time in your life to create a legacy, to have something that you're leaving, not only knowledge and information for your own children, but as you see, this beautiful family is the human family. It makes up of all the different complexions that we come, you know, that make up this human family. Some days that wind, that spirit, that Holy Spirit is going to speak in a whisper to you. And then other days, that wind, that Holy Spirit is going to be likened into that roaring flame of a bonfire. It's going to almost be consuming for you, because you have this mission to bring people together, to express what Spirit is leading you to do. And as you're going through the motions and as you're doing what you need to do, call upon the archetype of the martial artist. And you can think of the martial artist as both Bruce Lee, you know, with Kung Fu, or you can also think of the martial artist as like Mr. Miyagi, Tai Chi, you know. Martial artists really pay attention to the energy as it flows through their body, as it flows around them, as it becomes them. And they also know when to when to exert their actions out into a more physical way of being, such as in the Kung Fu. But in either case, whether it's Kung Fu or Chinese or Tai Chi, I was about to say Chinese, but Tai Chi, it's all about the discipline of exerting, of allowing that energy to flow where it needs to go. Sometimes those movements are going to be very, very pronounced, such as in Kung Fu, or they're going to be very gentle and flowing, such as in Tai Chi. So that is your message, CB. I hope it makes sense to you. There's a legacy that you're creating, and it's a gift that your heart, your creativity is giving to all of us. So hang in there. Okay. And I think Vinny, are you still here, Vinny? Are you still here? Welcome, everyone. We are Free TV. Oops, almost knocked my camera over. Welcome, everyone. Just scrolling down. Critical Break says it does. You are welcome. Hugs right back at you. So, Vinny, are you here? Okay, if Vinny isn't here, who else wants a card pulled for them? Let me give it a few more minutes. See what comes up. Okay. All right, I think Vinny is gone. So if I don't hear from anyone else, what I'm going to do is just do a general card pulling for us. Oh, okay, We Free. We Free wants a reading. One moment. By the way, please remember to like this video, to share this video, hit subscribe and a notification bell, and please leave your comments, thoughts, opinions, your constructive criticisms. I can't really speak exactly to what you're asking, Oswald. What do I think of psychics who sell tarot readings? Okay, I'll rephrase the question in a way that I prefer to answer it. What do I think of tarot readers who give tarot readings? Because not everybody who gives a tarot reading is a psychic. Tarot reading is a skill. Some people are good at it and some people are not. It's all subjective. It's all, whatever it is. Tarot is an esoteric system or exoteric, depending upon how you look at it, that's been around at least in card form or in what we see since the, I believe, 1400s, either between the 13 or 1500s. It's kind of escaping my mind. Professional tarot readers have ethics. They are, they work with integrity. Hopefully are learned in their skill and expertise. And My feeling about people charging for anything is that we live in a world where we have to pay bills, we have to pay taxes, and anytime people have a gift to share, they deserve to be compensated. It's all energy. It's all energy. I think of a tarot reader that has integrity and is good at what they do, deserves to be paid for it. Just as ministers in a church deserve to have, what do you call it, a salary. Okay, so this card, I did all of that shuffling. Let me see. This is for me. We Are Free TV. So this is for you. We are free. Okay. We are free. Look at that. I like that card on so many levels. Welcome, Marie. Welcome. Look at that. We are free TV. Deliverance. Hexagram number 40. And the keywords are release, relief, a fresh approach, liberation from obstruction, finding a solution, exhilaration. Isn't that a beautiful image? I mean, that is so powerful. You have the water, so you have lots of emotions, right? Then you have electricity, and you got fire. You got the electricity up here, and even though this is the ground, but look at the color and the shading of the ground. It's yellow and red, and then you have some dark blue up there. It looks like fire. Okay, so there's going to be some dancing and some shouting for joy in this deliverance. What are you being relieved of? What can you relieve yourself of that will invigorate your soul, that will set you on fire, that will cause you to be the freest that you can be? So 40, deliverance. So hexagram, let me go ahead and look up the individual bagua that make up. We're going to start at the bottom. We are free says right on. Okay, we're going to start at the bottom. We got water here, the yin with the yang in the middle. So again, that's great depths. That's being submerged into the depths. Strong movement or momentum. The moon, lunar forces. Exercise caution, potential for danger. Profundity, the occulted, the esoteric, unseen terrestrial energies. So we have the solar plexus. This is all about your life path, your trajectory. The archetype is the pilgrim, the seeker, and that's for the water bagua. And the next one, the one on top, okay, let me see. Is it going to be late? No, one on top. Let's see. Okay, still flipping through the pages. Okay, thunder. Of course it's thunder. Duh. Of course it's thunder. I mean, yeah. Isn't thunder beautiful? I love a good thunderstorm. I love a good thunderstorm. Okay. To shake or arouse. Inciting movement. Taking the initiative. Excitation. Revolution. Division. Impetus. Catalyst. Stimulation. Impulse. Life aspect. Family. Ancestry. It's the throat chakra. You know, it's that willingness to speak, the willingness to stand up for yourself, the willingness to share that knowledge and wisdom that you are here to share. The animal is the dragon. How awesome is that? And the archetype is the Emperor. Whoa, that's pretty powerful, thunder. So you have thunder, and let me go back down to the bottom, and you have water. Okay, and looking at those two takes you to, let's see, let me get over here to hexagram number 40. In Benabel's Wynn's book, it is translated as redemption, deliverance, release of tension. When your endeavor has not been completed, do not procrastinate. Bring it to completion. When your endeavor has been completed, a prompt return to stability will bring you good fortune. Do not bask in the afterglow of glory. Go straight back to work. What you contemplate doing, proceed with. You will outsmart even the smart. You hunt rather than run. Ooh, that is sharp. You hunt rather than run. Sever ties with those who bring you sorrow. In your endeavor, you encounter naysayers. Cut yourself loose from their hold over you. The untying of a knot, the unraveling of a complication. Got a little ahead of myself. So that was for you. We are free. Okay. Time to step into your deliverance, release. But there's no basking in the glory of it. You got to get going. You got to create that fresh approach. You got to move with excitation. You got to hunt. You got to do what you got to do. So that's for you. All right. So, what time is it? All right. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give space for one more person. So go ahead and let me know that I'm going to go, because I am feeling the need to want to get back to my reading. I'm currently reading Sandra Ingerman's The Book of Ceremony. And if I can remember off the top of my head, okay, that's probably not going to happen at this moment. So let me see. It's a book. The subtitle is, I'm actually looking at a Facebook post I did earlier with the book. It's The Book of Ceremony, Shamanic Wisdom for Invoking the Sacred in Everyday Life. It's all about ceremony. So yes, I'm kind of, it's a little calling to me right now. Okay. So, oh, you're welcome, Donna Marie. All right. Anyone else? How about you, Donna Marie? Would you like a reading? One card pull. You are appreciated as well. We are free. We are free. And these are one card readings. I do offer longer readings using the Oracle as well. What was I going to say? I do the traditional approach using the yarrow stalks. I actually harvested them myself about 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago, because my 8-year-old was just a babe. I don't even think, he was probably like not even a year old. I found them as I was driving down the street. Okay. Donna Marie says, the Thunder Wizard channel brought me to you. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so this is for Donna Marie. This is the Tao. Did I just mess up? No, let's see. Okay. All right, whatever. It's all right. Okay, Donna Marie, B333. Gonna pull a card for you. I'm going to pull a hexagram oracle card for you. Okay. Shuffle, cut. Okay, feeling led to pull from the bottom of the deck, and just in case if you haven't seen the front, this is the front of the Tao Oracle, which is basically the 64 hexagram for the YiJing in card format, and we are both seeing it together at the same time. Hexagram number 15, modesty, represents moderation, humility, keep it simple, lack of pretension, self-respect, sincerity, respectability. So there you go. So, as I like to do, I'm going to get out the, well, first, I'm going to get a little sip of water. Feeling a little dry tonight. Okay. So I'm going to get out my Benebell Wen. For translation of the YiJing. And look up what bagua do we have. We have earth on top. And, okay, so it's going to be like, let's see, I'm trying to get my baguas memorized. We got a double yin on the bottom with the yang line on the top. Mountain, of course. What was I thinking? So we have earth and we have mountain. Starting on the bottom, the lower bagua, lower trigram. It's mountain. So you look at this. Actually, I've never had an aura photo done before, Mari. Maybe one day. I'm one of those people who are skeptical believers. You know, I know the aura exists. However, I'm not too sure about the camera. I don't know. I mean, I suppose it is possible. Let me go back and see what you said in the chat. Okay. All right. So we have mountain on the bottom. It's all about keeping still, preserving energy through stability. Resting, respite, completion, discipline, resting state, rumination, completion. That's a repeat, that's okay. Meditation, cultivation. The element is earth. And we're talking about mountain hexagram right here. It's the root chakra, of course. The animal is the wolf. And the archetype is the scholar, the artist. Ooh, that's pretty powerful. As you think about it, the scholar and the artist as the archetype for the mountain, both creative and academic, you know, both the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere. And the root chakra, and we're going to go to the earth. Oh, it's right next to it. Okay. It's all about receiving direction, yielding, receptivity, submission to heaven, nurturing force, divine yin. And also that submission to heaven, I can see that being interpreted as submission to the yang, to the divine masculine energy, to that active energy, simply meaning you're being receptive to it. You receive the masculine energy, that active force. You receive it, even though you stay stable, you stay open and receptive, but you stay where your gifts are, which is being a nurturing force that yields so that you can receive. The chakra is the center seed, beginning of creation. The animal is the bull. and the element again is earth. And the archetype is the dreamer, the visionary. So you have the dreamer, the visionary, which are both very yin oriented ways of being. And you have the scholar and you have the artist. And as I'm looking at both of these, they're both very active forces, but they both have a lot of feminine energy for being receptive and receiving. So just as the scholar, through her study, receives information, the artist, through focused meditation on receiving the colors, the sounds, the forms, being receptive to that, and then actively bringing it into existence. So let's look at number 15. You got a lot of feminine energy here with a little dust of masculine energy. 15, humility, modesty, self-effacement. Modesty will help you achieve success in your endeavor. Demonstrating your lowliness is a form of self-protection. The good king can overcome great obstacles by demonstrating humility. You will make progress on the endeavor so long as you neither censure others nor praise them. There is no need to prove how knowledgeable you are. Exercise moderate movement. Watch yourself. As if you were the enemy, initiating is not the challenge. Completion is the obstacle. What is most important for you is to follow through. So you're being encouraged, Donna Marie, to really get into your receptive state, that meditative state, that state of being the artist. And what does an artist do? She gestates an idea, just like a mother gestates a human being. And even though that activity, that masculine, that activity, that willingness to participate, to create is there, you're being called to really dive in deep. Really check in with yourself. And then as you're ready to release it, you know it's completely coming from a receptive state. It's sort of like that vessel that's empty and ready, waiting to receive. Okay? Know your worth. Don't worry about trying to look the best and make sure everything is perfect so you can get praise from everyone. Know your self-worth. Be steady in your journey and stick with that inner discipline. What is low becomes elevated, just like the mountains. All right, so there we go. Isn't that a beautiful card? Look at all that strength and beauty and energy. But at the same time, a totally receptive state. So I'm going to check the chat room. Thanks for being here, Denise. Thank you, Mari. Thank you, We Are Free TV, Donna Marie. I hope that resonated with you, or it gave you a spoonful to meditate on, contemplate on. Thank you for being here, Jasmine Emmerich. Thank you, Critical Break, Oswald Spangler. Hopefully I didn't scare Oswald off with my with my answer. I believe that anyone who is doing their craft should be compensated. Donna Marie says, you were led to the perfect selection for me. That's awesome. Really, and Donna Marie, as you know, as I bring this to a close, I really have been enjoying understanding. Good to see you're still here, Oswald. Tarot reading, just like with any other quote unquote spiritual practice or service that you're doing for other people. There should be an exchange. In the olden days, it was when you went to the healer, you brought him or her a gift. That gift is what sustained them. Now, in our life today, we got Uncle Sam. We have rent that we have to pay. We have all of these things. So, energy exchange. And that energy exchange that predominates is money. Like it or don't. We all got to make it. We all got to pay it in order to live. Unless we're squatting on someone else's land. But back to Donna Marie. I was going to say, really contemplate and meditate on Earth. What Earth means and feels to you. And then look at that masculine energy as the Earth pushes it up and out, which is the mountain. It's active, it's alive, and it's teeming with life, but it's also stable. And it has its lowest points and it has its highest point. But it's stable because it's sitting on the earth and it's still being receptive. And it's the willingness to be receptive, I think, is what holds, all of that stability together. But anyway, so check into your earth and your mountain and meditate on that, dear. Welcome, Christina. Alrighty. So everyone, I thank you so much for being here. This live went for 57 minutes. You are welcome, Donna Marie. All right. Well, I wish you guys a wonderful evening, night, or morning, wherever you are, or if it's in the afternoon. Thank you, Oswald, for being here. So let's take a moment to remember our ancestors and all those who have transitioned before us. I wish you peace and great bliss. I'm Tamu Ngina, Priestess Heart. Much love. Peace. Peace. Peace.